50 and no retirement savings? You might feel like you're staring up at an impassable mountain, but I've got some good news. It's not too late. In fact, you're in a better position than you think to start building a secure and happy retirement. Stick with me and I'll show you exactly how to make the most of the time that you've got. Now, let me tell you something personal. A few years ago, my wife and I had that same sinking feeling. Retirement was creeping closer, and our savings, well, let's just say it wasn't a pretty picture. But here's the thing. We didn't give up. We got smart. We got focused. And today we've built a plan that gives us peace of mind. If we could start late and make it work, so can you. Sound impossible? It's not. Let's start with step one, and I'll show you the path forward. First things first, you need to know exactly where you stand. Grab a notepad, sit down, and list it all out. What you've saved, your monthly income, your expenses, and yes, even your debts. Why? Because you can't make progress without knowing your starting point. It's like setting out on a road trip without a map. You'll just drive in circles. Knowing where you stand gives you clarity, and clarity is power. Now that you've got the map, let's talk about the next step, tightening the budget and freeing up some cash. This is where the rubber meets the road. You need to look at where your money is going and start funneling as much of it as possible towards your savings. My personal method, I focus on needs, I minimize wants, and I cut out the fluff. Think of it like clearing weeds out of a garden. The less clutter you got, the more room there is for the good stuff to grow. When my wife and I built our tiny house, it wasn't just about saving on rent. It was about simplifying our lives. You don't have to downsize as drastically as we did, but every little cutback helps. Cancel those subscriptions that you don't need and cook at home instead of eating out all the time. Every little bit of that adds up. Okay, now you've trimmed the fat. Let's make sure that those savings start working for you right away. Don't wait for the perfect time to start saving because there's no such thing. If your job offers a 401k with a match, jump on it. It's like getting a bonus that you didn't have to work extra hours for. If you don't have access to one, open an IRA or a Roth IRA. Here's the kicker. Once you're over 50, you can actually make catch-up contributions. That means you can stash away more each year than the younger folks, and it's giving you a chance to turbocharge your savings. But what if you're thinking, that's great, but I don't have any extra money to save? Don't worry, I've got a plan for that too. This is where a little elbow grease comes in. A side hustle doesn't have to be glamorous to be effective. Think about what you're good at or what you enjoy. Delivering groceries or some sort of freelancing online or selling homemade crafts, whatever fits your lifestyle. I've done everything from wood carving to running a handyman business. It wasn't always easy. It wasn't always fun, but every dollar I earned went straight towards our goals. Here's a little Southern wisdom for you. You don't plow the whole field in one day. Even a few hours a week can make a difference over time. Okay, so you've started earning and saving. The key now is consistency. Let's talk about how to stay on track. Saving for retirement isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. The most important thing is to stick with it, even if the progress feels slow. Small, steady contributions are the foundation of financial peace. And don't get discouraged by comparing yourself to others. Everyone's journey looks different. One thing that helped me was visualizing my future self. I'd think about sitting on a porch with my wife and watching the sunset and drinking a cup of coffee, knowing that we'd worked hard to build that peace of mind. Keep your why front and center in your mind, and it'll help motivate you to keep going. By now you've got a plan, but there's one more secret I want to share about building a happy life as well as a happy wallet. Here's the truth. Retirement isn't just about money. It's about creating a life that you enjoy. You got to focus on your health and your relationships and finding joy in the simple things. When you pair that with smart saving, then you're setting yourself up for a truly happy retirement. So what are you waiting for? Start today. Take that first step, whether it's creating your budget or it's opening an IRA account to save money in, or if it's picking up a side hustle. Drop a comment below and please let me know what your first step will be, or share your own tips on saving. And if this video was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to pick out one of these two videos that YouTube thinks that you'll like next. They're pretty good about picking the right thing for you to watch. Together, we can make your retirement years your best years. See you guys.